The science I'm going to present can change your life. With this science, you can create the most wonderful life on this planet. The secret I found out is, first part is to know, to have the knowledge. But the second part is the most important, and that part is you must actually use the science in your life or it doesn't work. When you look in a mirror and see yourself and you see like one person looking back, that is not true. You are made out of 50 trillion cells, and the cells are the living entities. So you are a community, not a single person. But your mind is the government for the 50 trillion cells. If the universe is a machine, then you can take it apart and study it, and then you will know how the universe works by looking at the pieces. So they look at the human body, and the human body is a machine. There are over 150,000 different proteins to make a human body. The proteins provide for the physical structure, and the proteins also provide for your functions. You are protein. Energy is like waves in the water. That is, in fact, actually energy moving through water. So this is the actual shape of energy waves going through space. The question is, when two waves are coming toward each other, what happens when they meet? And the answer is, they become entangled with each other. This is how energy waves interact. I drop two rocks from the same size rocks from the same height at the same time, and they hit the water. And the waves, the ripples are in phase, and they come toward each other. The question is, what happens when the waves meet? So the two waves interfere with each other, and the result when they're in phase is the wave is more powerful. This time I dropped the two rocks from the same height, but I dropped one before the other. And the ripples come toward each other, but they're out of phase. One wave is going up, one wave is going down. So two waves can interfere and cancel each other out. You have all experienced this in your life. Constructive interference is called good vibes, and destructive interference, bad vibes. So let's say it's Saturday night and you have to go to a party and you're tired, and you go to the party and you meet some people who are in wave harmony. The waves are in harmony with you, and your energy and their energy in phase gives you more power. Bad vibes. You are in a scary place and you feel the energy go. What is going on is there's energy in the field that conflicts with you, and it cancels your energy. Bad vibes. All animals and all plants communicate with vibration. The gazelle doesn't have to go up to the lion and say, "Are you my friend?" Because at the distance, the energy could be felt, and the gazelle will not go there because of bad vibes. If we were, when we were young, were taught to be sensitive to the vibrations, we would not find ourselves in bad relationships and bad places. But we are usually told not to go by our feelings, but to listen to what people have to say. Language was designed to hide feelings. So the point is, all organisms communicate by vibrations and know if they're in a good place or a bad place by reading the vibrations. But we humans have that ability, but are not trained to use that ability. But I will show you in a little while how vibrations change the proteins of the body. And the proteins give us our structure and our function. So the vibrations can alter our health and our biology. This is a picture of a gold atom. And while you can see it in the electron microscope, if I give you a camera to fly through the atom and take pictures from one side to the other side. When you come back and develop the pictures, there will be nothing on the pictures. So the relevance is, why, if an atom is invisible, I cannot put my hand through the table? Well, this is a picture of a tornado. And I say, drive your car 150 kilometers per hour straight here. Will the car go through the tornado, yes or no? It would be like hitting a stone wall. The car will be smashed by hitting the tornado. And the reason is that there's a force field, a force, and you can't go through that force. And atoms are miniature tornadoes. All atoms create waves. All of the waves together is called the field. So you are made out of atoms, but you also are the field. So you are connected to everything because you can't separate waves. In medicine, we don't study energy. The reason is the drug companies sell chemicals, they don't sell energy. But remember, all atoms give off energy and all atoms absorb energy. And when two energies interfere, you can change the power from zero, from destructive, to increase the power, constructive interference. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. And so that the energy in visible fields shape matter. So your life, your physical life, is controlled by the field, and that's from Albert Einstein. We see people as physical particles and machines, but that's an illusion, because what we are interacting waves. That's why one person can affect another person just by being in the field. Every cell in your body has a minus voltage on the inside and positive voltage on the outside. Every live cell is a battery. Every cell has about 1.4 volts, not too much. 50 trillion cells in the body times 1.4 volts is 700 trillion volts of electricity in your body right now. And with training and meditation, you can focus this energy called Qi, and you can use that energy for healing. I will show you the science of actually how the cells work, and you will have more knowledge than most doctors in the world today, because they still believe in the genes. Okay, before I tell you the secret, I want you to know the sky is not going to open up and the light come in here. There's a protein, and then there's something called a signal. The signal can be a chemical, like a drug, a hormone, a growth factor, or a signal can be a vibrational wave. Proteins respond to good vibes and bad vibes. So now you have enough information to know how life works. You are made out of protein. So the energy in your body that controls the protein is a vital force. So the new science brings back the old story of vital forces controlling life. So when a signal binds to a protein, what happens to the protein? It moves, it makes behavior. Now, if you are healthy, your behavior is good. But if you have a dis-ease, the behavior is not right. Question: what can cause disease? Either the protein is bad or the signal is bad. Now look, there are only 3 ways to mess up the signal. 1, trauma. Number 2, toxins. If the chemistry is not good inside the body, the signal cannot be passed through bad chemicals. But the third one is thought, the mind. There's nothing wrong with the body. It's just sending the wrong signal at the wrong time.